Hi, so today I kind of, it's going to be a little bit different for a video. It's like really late and I'm not even tired. Freaking nocturnal if you ask me, but I was catching up on my YouTube videos that, like with all the people that I subscribed to, and I came across Joey Graceffa's recent video, and at the end it was like him talking about like all the people that are judging him and telling him that he complains a whole lot about his life and that he doesn't know what real pain is, he doesn't know what a hard life is like, and he should be grateful for the life he has. And it's just like hearing him explain to, like, trying to explain to everyone how we only see like a few minutes every day. I've heard this from several other YouTubers too. Like, we don't know what their lives are like. And it's just, the closed-mindedness just really bothers me a whole lot. It's just people don't consider what their words say. Like, they don't think about how their words affect other people. And it's just hard to try to maintain like just this front that everything's okay when in actuality it's not. Like, I've had my share of times where I just pretend like, oh yeah, everything's fine, yeah, blah 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 blah. But then it's like the minute I like talk to someone, or the minute that I went to someone to talk about something, I always felt like I was putting myself, it was like putting myself in a vulnerable position, and I always felt really, just felt like I was opening myself up to judgment. And I hate judgment. I hate talking about feelings and stuff like that. And so it's just like the fact that if you put yourself out there only to be criticized for every single thing you do, it's just, or like every single thought that comes to your mind, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's, like I said, closed-minded. Like, you don't understand what goes on in their lives when you're not around. You don't know every single detail about this person. And then coming back to the YouTube team, Joey's talked about this, Megan Camarena talked about this. It's just you only see like maybe 5 to 10 minutes of their day. That's it. Just little snippets of it. Zoella's talked about it too. It's just, I don't know. It just really bothers me. I've heard the saying, like, don't mock the afflicted, or don't mock the pain that you haven't endured. And it's just, people don't consider others' emotions. They only think about I mean, I understand, I respect people giving their opinions and such, but I don't like it when it's all that its only purpose, like their only purpose for their opinions are to bring others down, or to like prove a point that's not necessarily positive. Yeah, that's like, it's late. My brain's like pretty much shut down. But I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that because it does really bother me that people think that everything has to go a certain way, that the way that they want it to. Everyone is the way that you expect, like they expect people to be a certain way just because they see them part of the day of their life. Like, it's just, it's not your life. You're not in control of anyone else's but yourself. So I'd say cut the crap. Mind your own business and let people live their own lives, because if you're constantly putting your own input into someone else's life that's not wanted and that's not like positive or like constructive in any sort of way, then don't bring it up. Don't bother, just leave it alone. And I'd made the mistake before of being closed-minded and not thinking about like, oh, well, I didn't think about that's how you felt about the situation, or that's what is actually going on. And I don't know, I had that closed-mindedness a few years ago, that cost me my best friend. And some other friendships, I guess. But just don't be close-minded. When you're close-minded, everything is taken out of proportion and you're not being very considerate. So, if it's not your life and it's not very constructive, I'd say just leave it alone. Leave matters alone and move on. Alright, so that's about it. I'm gonna go now because it's late. See whoever next week. Bye.